Cool. Oh, darn. Well, we finally got a break in the snow. I got all the snow plowing done. I'm going to try to get a little more work done on the Cabover. I'm going to talk to my sandblast guy. So I'm going to work on getting the fifth wheel plate off. This is aluminum step here. I'm also going to take this fuel heater off, pogos and all the airlines for the trailer supply and all the wiring back there for that. I'm going to take that stuff off. I'm going to basically just strip it to try to make a little more room so they can blast the frame on this. And I made a deal with a guy, with my mechanic, my diesel mechanic, to replace all the airlines and fuel lines. Actually made a little bit of a barter, a little bit of a trade, and I'm going to trade them up, and I'll show you what I'm going to trade them for that here after a bit. So, I have my number one employee working with me today. What's your name?
My name's Lucas, and I'm filling an other box of toys.
He's got the box full of toys here, so he's going to be helping me out today. He's got 1,000,001 questions, just like they all do. But we're going to start with the fuel system. So I'm going to jack the cab so I can get a little better access to that. I also got my shifts, or the splitter switch, came in the mail from Amazon of all places. So I'm going to maybe try to throw that in today too. Okay, the fuel system, or the fuel heater here, is, I'll probably take it, actually it's all welded up so I can't take it apart really. I just guess I can take this cover off, but looks, I don't know if you can see up in there, got a little muffler and everything in there. I'm not trying to figure out, I don't know anything about it, so I'm not really sure what the story is with it, but fuel lines run up and up through here. Oh, maybe it's not even hooked to the fuel system. I guess this is hooked to the fuel system. So that's going to be the heater for the fuel system. This is going to be for the fuel system here. But water lines, or water lines from the motor run back up into this too. So I'm not totally sure what this thing is. Like I said, there's probably people out there that know exactly what it is and think I'm an idiot because I don't know. But not totally sure. So, but it's also got this other little auxiliary tank here too. So I'm not sure what the story is here. If anybody knows, throw it in the comments. I'd love to know more about it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, obviously the tank, or the fuel line coming from the hose, or the tank, I mean, comes straight up out of here and it makes a big long loop straight up to this heater log over here. So I'm just going to unhook it there, and then hook that line straight back into the filter housing over here, and should bypass all this stuff. And then I'll just plug off those water lines at the, put some frost plugs, or brass plugs in the water pump and in the block where they need it, and should plug that off and eliminate that stuff. So. So I got it off. I did a little scrape in here, and I found a sticker that looks like it said Web Enterprises and a name on it. I did some research. You want to talk? What do you want to say?
I say I'm on the semi, and I'm walking around so it stays fresh.
Oh. Well, anyways, I found this fuel system heater, a horizontal fuel system heater they call it. It was made in Moorhead, Minnesota, which is right next to Fargo, which is kind of my home area. So kind of neat that it's kind of a local system. I know the truck kind of went all over the country and everything like that, but it's kind of neat that the fuel system was made just right 25 miles down the road. So I'm going to start digging into this thing here, try to figure out what all that is, because the fuel lines never went through that. So I'm going to try to figure that out, see what it is, solve the mystery. Okay, well, we got it off. I'm going to try to open it up and see exactly what it is. So. I'm assuming it's some kind of either engine preheat or fuel preheat, because obviously it would circulate the water through the fuel, but it also circulates through the engine. I'm assuming it's got a wire lead to it and a pump up here. So trying to figure out what the little auxiliary tank over there was for. I don't know if that'd be for a little bit of fuel or something. It's got a muffler, so it must have some kind of combustion chamber in it or something to obviously must heat the water, I'm assuming. Like I said, I'm no super trucker by any means. I know just enough to be dangerous with a wrench. So if anybody out there knows exactly what it is, go ahead and pop up in the comments and let me know. So it had a little, like I said, it had a little fuel tank over there. Looks like it's got a little pump down here, pump up here, and and obviously it's got exhaust, so it must be burning. Must have some kind of ignition source in there and burn. So I've some kind of fuel heater, or I'm sorry, preheater for the motor probably, and must circulate the water up and through everything. So kind of interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't dare try it, I guess. So if anybody's interested in some super cool vintage trucking memorabilia, let me know and I'll let it go super cheap. So they obviously need some lubrication. Nice product placement. Hey guys, got all that extra stuff off the frame and everything like that with the help of my main man Luke there. I'm gonna try to tear down a little more, button the truck up, get that fifth wheel off and everything like that, and get it over to the sandblast. Hopefully I'm gonna try to be able to get some footage and everything like that, a sandblasting process and everything. With the whole coronavirus thing going on, I'm not sure what they're gonna allow me to do there, so we'll try to see what we can get there to show you guys. I was able to get out and pick up some wheels for the truck. I picked up 6 aluminum 24/5 buds. 4 of them are really nice. I don't even know if I'm going to take them to the polisher, but I might bring some other ones to the polisher here in Fargo, North Dakota. Custom Auto Shine does a really good job polishing those wheels, so I'm going to try to bring those over there, and I'm going to see if they're going to allow me to take some video of that process for them too, and see if I can upload that for you. So if you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button. Easy for me to say. Hit the subscribe button, like the videos. Make sure to leave comments. I've been trying to reply to everybody that comments and everything like that. I really appreciate the advice and the critiques and everything. You guys are the ones that are going to let me know what I need to do to make them look better. So I'm trying to make this YouTube thing a thing. So let me know what you think. Also, if you have any information on any of the parts I took off, those fuel heaters and the preheater and everything like that, let me know. I'd like to hear some of your experiences in 352s. Thanks.